Clement backing, not financially driven. Welcome back to the channel. And what this tells me, folks, Philip Clement is nothing more than a puppet for this board at Rangers. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. Big Stevie Cool 1872. I'm not exactly buzzing right now about the footballing world, as blatantly obvious as it is. What is there to say, man? I mean, what is there to say? Crap, it's actually depression. I'm waking up every day thinking about how bad this situation is, and it is. It's quite bad. But let's go through this. Let's go through this. Or what we could do is pretend that it's all right and happy clap our way into another trophyless season. Do we want to do that, guys? Because apparently, if you call it out, you're a Celtic fan. See, people that comment that, I actually can't stand it. I actually cannot stand that logic. By the way, oh, you need to back the club 110%. See, the club will always get my 110% backing. See this manager and see all these half of those players that are wasters and just wage thieves and that board. I'm done with them. I'm done with the board and I'm done with the manager. And to see if me calling out the board and the manager makes me a Celtic fan, then I would like to understand the logic, because I would argue these absolute fannies that are continuously not saying anything negative about the hierarchy or the manager and continue to blindlessly back them as we are losing trophy after trophy after trophy. I would say they're not Rangers fans, because see if you're just blindly backing this board and this manager, man, what is up with you? We are never in a million years winning the league under this guy. Never. Never. And that's not me saying if we sacked him, right, we'd win every league from here to bloody 2000, 2100, whatever that year is going to be called. I don't know what it's going to be called. You know what I mean? That's not me saying that. But we're never winning the league under Clement. Yeah, you might get lucky and you might win a cup here or there, but that's no good enough. You know what I mean? No good enough. Going out against Queen's Park and people are greeting in my comments about his budget. You don't need a budget to beat Queen's Park. You could have put 11 budgies on the pitch, man. I would still expect them to get the job done against Queen's Park. And that's no disrespect to Queen's Park, but we all know Rangers should be beating Queen's Park. I'm just sick of it, man. It's not even. See, it's just happy clappers, man. It's the same people that booed that protest back in January. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? And they're having a go at channels like mine and other channels. Oh, this channel's just for Celtic fans. And who made it that way? Who made it that way? Rangers. The manager and the board were continuously bottling trophies, bottling leagues, etc., etc. No wonder rival fans want to tune in and hear me greet and hear me rant about how bad things are. Because no wonder, they're loving it. They're our rivals. And the same goes for Aberdeen fans, Hibs fans, you name it, man. They want to see us the way we are right now. And why is that? It's not because I'm speaking the truth about it. It's because these players and this manager and the board are completely brain dead. Not every player, not every player. There's a lot of players in that team I like, but I'm not going to truly love any of these players until they start delivering week in and week out. Alright? So let's get into it. I'm just sick of that rhetoric about, you're out the wind. How am I the wind up for speaking the truth? And I'm glad that there's actual people out there that see through it, and it is the majority that see through it and say that I'm speaking the truth. And this isn't a dig at any other channel, but I'm going to stick to my guns. I hate people that call out certain stuff in the club, then back down in case they upset a certain part of their fan base. See, my subs, I appreciate them, but see, at the end of the day, my opinion's my opinion, and I am not going to alter my opinion to fucking cater to some brain-dead fans that want to see us in second place and become the Espanyol of Glasgow, because that's what's happening, right? It's almost like they don't want to lose their staunch points and, we can't say anything bad about the club. It's embarrassing. Things are going to get a hell of a lot worse before they get better if we all just stay quiet and pretend it's good. It's unacceptable. We should be down at the front doors of Ibrox every day, but it's like no one can be arsed. And the people that do speak up about it, like myself and others, what happens? You get shot down, you get called a Celtic fan. So see to all the fans that booed the Union Bears and people that walked out, they can go fuck themselves. You see that? That's why we're second best, and that's why we will always be second best. Because there's no action happening. People that just go for the wee day out. Oh look, wee day out at Rangers. I mean, can't stand the amount of people, man, that are booing us. Just what happened? What happened to this club? What happened to having good managers? What happened to having a good board? What happened to having good players? And what happened to all the fans actually knowing what the standards used to mean? You know what I mean? What actually happened to it? I just don't get it. And you know what? Every fan's entitled to their opinion. But when you're getting accused of getting caught being a Celtic fan because I speak the truth, it pisses me. I fucking hate Celtic with a fibre of my being, but it happens every couple of months when we have a bad result. He goes, "You're just saying that." Oh man, I could lose the fucking head, but we're going to keep cool. We're going to try and keep Big Stevie cool. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Honestly, man. It's the biggest brain dead comments I've ever seen in my puff. Anyway, Stuart, Clement backing not financially driven. He's reiterated the club's decision to retain Clement as manager is not financially driven. He was speaking at the latest fan advisory board meeting. So, wait, holy, what? So this took place 8 days ago, and Sky Sports are running with it now. Well, it's no surprise because I looked at the Rangers Twitter, folks, and they're not even saying anything. Board on, I can't stand this board. I can't stand the manager, and a lot of those players I can't stand. I've got a lot of time for a good few of them, but they're not. Half of them aren't Rangers players, man. They're Diddy men, and I just hate the way the club's being run. But if you speak out against it, you're a Celtic fan. I mean, work out on it, man. Work out on it. You know what I mean? Jesus fucking Christ, it's pathetic. Oh my god.